Oh, hey, what are you doing? Oh, you have that Zoom meeting today, don't you? Here, let me hook you up. So, let's light you with this. And then we'll also light you with this guy. There you go, great. Now you're gonna look awesome for your Cat Chasers Anonymous meeting. All right, love you, have a good one. Mwah. Hello filmmakers, Ash here, and welcome to Film It Yourself. Nowadays, it feels like we spend our whole life on Zoom. It's how we connect with friends, and for some of us, even how we work. I mean, right now, my entire job is remote directing while I'm on Zoom all day long. And like probably most of you, I suffered from bad lighting and unflattering camera angles at first, but as a filmmaker, I knew this wouldn't fly. So I thought I'd share with you some handy Zoom video lighting tips so I can show you how to look better on Zoom calls. First up, let's talk about laptop height. Most people have their laptop flat on their desk, but this means that you get a super unflattering angle that's basically pointed right up your nose. Hope you don't have any hanging bats in that cave. Now, the reason this angle looks so terrible is because, well, we as humans don't normally see other humans from this vantage point. Unless, you know, you're a baby, I guess. Also, don't forget that low-angle shots like this can make the subject appear intimidating and authoritarian. That's a word, right? I go over this in more detail in my shot types video here. So consider purchasing a laptop stand that will help rise your laptop camera up to eye level. This will help make your angle feel more natural, and whoever you're chatting with virtually will subconsciously feel more like your equal. Next, let's talk about lighting. And boy, this is a big one. First up, I'm sure we've all seen Zoom calls like this. It's like having a chat with someone in witness protection or something. So, tip number 1, don't have a window directly behind you because this will cause issues with exposure. You see, your laptop or phone camera has auto exposure automatically on, so it's going to try to expose for the brightest point in your frame, and that's your window, not you. Similarly, don't have a bright light behind you because that will also cause the same issue. Now, tip number 2, don't have extreme side lighting like this. Side lighting can be caused by a window or a bright light off to your side, which again doesn't look super flattering. Plus, this extreme side lighting can mean you lose most of, if not all, details on one side of your face, including one of your eyes, which can make it hard for the other person on the call to feel connected with you. As they say, your eyes are the window to your soul. Next up, tip number 3, don't do flat lighting. Now, most people get one of those suction cup lights that go right on the back of your computer, but the issue with this is that you get extremely flat lighting. This is especially bad if you're like me and you wear glasses while using the computer, as it's going to give you the most glare. Plus, if you suffer from migraines, again, like me, this could be a major trigger to cause a headache. I mean, even if you don't have migraines, we all know staring into a light isn't good, right? Like, people have been telling us not to stare at the sun since forever. So instead of flat lighting, do tip number 4, ratio lighting. This is basically a setup where one side of your face is slightly darker than the other, but only slightly. This is similar to lighting you see in TV and movies, and it's called a lighting ratio. To achieve this, you're actually going to need 2 lights, and I recommend getting something similar to this Aperture MC light right here. It's super small, and I found that it holds a charge for up to 3 hours. Plus, it allows you to dial in exact color temperature and dim the light. And if you want to get real crazy, you can even do all sorts of fun colors and effects. So, you know, if you want to get out of a team meeting by faking the cops pulling up to your house, you can. Next, you're gonna need some sort of mini tripod, like this MT16 or this GorillaPod. Either will work, but the MT16 gives you the ability to adjust the height, which comes in pretty handy. Once you've got all your gear, you'll wanna place a light on either side of your computer and adjust the height. So just like your laptop's camera, it's about eye level. This is going to help reduce unflattering shadows. If your mini tripod has a ball head, you can also adjust the light to make sure that it's pointed directly at you. Next, turn the light on and adjust them first by making sure that they both have the same color temperature. Keep in mind that daylight has a color temperature of around 5600 Kelvin, while tungsten bulbs and lamps and light fixtures in your house are closer to 3200 Kelvin. You'll want to choose the color temperature that works best for your settings. My desk is in a space that's mostly lit by daylight, so I'm gonna go with that. But do some tests and see what works best for you and your space. Next, we're basically gonna do a 2-light version of the basic 3-light setup. If you aren't familiar with a 3-light setup or lighting at all, check out my video on it here for more info. But also, don't worry, I'm gonna walk you through it. So let's get into this easy zoom lighting setup. Okay, so first up is your key light, which will be the main light on you. You can choose either the left or the right light to be your key, whichever you prefer. You'll just want to make sure it's set to be brighter than the other light. Now, the exact setting that works best for your skin tones and lighting environment will vary, so do some tests to see what works for you. But you can see here, now this side of my face is nicely lit. Next up, let's adjust the fill light. You'll want to set this to be somewhere around half the strength of your key light, but feel free to mess around with your own light settings till you get something that looks good with your skin tones. You see, a fill light is called a fill light because it fills the other side of your face so that it's not completely in shadow, and thus gives a more natural and flattering look. See how much better the ratio lighting looks compared to the flat lighting? It looks more natural and my skin tones aren't being washed out. Pro tip, shadows are actually what make people's faces interesting to look at. Again, just think of any movie you've seen and the lighting of the characters in the film. By having shadows, we see contours and shapes that are appealing to the eye. So now that you know these tips, your zoom lighting will sure to be lit. I hope you enjoyed these zoom lighting tips, but if you want even more filmmaking help, you can get it by supporting me on Patreon for as low as $2 a month. But you can get even more with higher tiers, such as for $5 a month, you'll get access to all of my filmmaking templates. And for $10 a month, you'll get access to my filmmaker chats where I chat with other filmmakers to get their tips. By the way, I use the same lighting setup for those filmmaker chats as well. You can find a link to my Patreon account in the description below. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It helps me out a ton on YouTube, so if that's all you can do, that much support is much appreciated. Now I've got to run. I think Spence needs these lights for a photo shoot with a paparazzi. I swear, he's such a prima donna.